All aboard, it's Jang here with the Playmobil Classic Ghostbusters Ecto-1 set. This thing looked great in pictures, and I'm happy to say it may look even better in person. I was surprised by that. I thought it was going to be a little bit more toyish looking, a little bit more plasticky, but no, the vehicle itself looks really good. It's so faithfully reproduced. Gotta love Playmo for doing a great job when they get a license on something to just shape everything up properly and get a good amount of detail in there as well. Now, most of the car itself actually comes pre-assembled. You do put the door on back here, and you assemble basically the roof details and some of the smaller things on the outside. The entire roof is able to open up, but the main doors on the sides do not. So that's all molded together. You do put the wheels together, put those on, and you do apply these slimes. These pieces have a really shiny side. One side that's really shiny, the other side is kind of frosted. The shiny side sticks to smooth surfaces pretty well, actually. It's a silicone rubber piece, so just kind of sticks on there without any adhesive. So the nice thing is that if you don't want to have all those slimes all over the thing, you can just leave them off and get a nice clean looking Ecto-1. This is a print. All this coloring along the side is all printed. These are printed up. There are just a handful of stickers that are used on this. Most of what you see for detail is actually done via pre-applied decorations of sorts. So these are all pre-applied. That's a sticker though. You do put the little glass elements into the headlights there, and yeah, you put the antenna on, and like I said, a bunch of the stuff up here. Here's another one of those slime pieces, so they do give you different shapes of those that you can use in different ways. And this is a lights and sounds product, so it has a light and sound unit up here. Put a couple batteries in it. Actually three. It's three AAA batteries that fit in there. And here's the light unit, which has a pretty nice effect. You know, it's got the strobing that goes back and forth smoothly. So this really comes in and then goes out smoothly rather than just flashing. And they also have the light that comes up here. That one's not quite as obvious to see, doesn't work quite as well, but it is there. And for sounds, and that's that. So it does go off fairly quickly. I think that it could very easily become extremely annoying if they had that going on for a long time and there's no way to turn it off without taking the batteries out. So if you want to bring that back, just keep pushing the button again. But I think that's enough there. And it's a very faithfully recorded sound that they've also put in there. They don't have the actual theme music for this thing, but this is all done up pretty nicely. I haven't left the lights on long enough yet to see how long it takes for those to go out automatically, but I think it's something like a minute, and then they'll turn off to save your batteries. Like I said, the entire roof comes off, and that's just all in one fell swoop. This is where you would put the batteries in from the underside, and this has comfortable seating for at least 4 full-sized Playmo figures, full adult size. So driver, passenger, and then a couple more passengers back here. I'm sure that you can squeeze in another one or so towards the back, maybe find a way to get a couple of them to kind of fit side by side here. But all of these over here are kind of set up kind of like mannequin torsos. Those are just to hold on to extra proton packs. So you can get a set of 4 of those in there. And in the back, they've also got just an extra place to hold something. And there's plenty of space that you can put all kinds of things into this. Not a lot of detail in the interior. You know, maybe that's a little bit of a letdown. You know, it doesn't feel quite so lively in there, but at least they do have a good amount of space. It would be nice if they had just one more full seat though. The 2 figures included in this set are Winston and Janine, both in their full ghost busting outfits, full uniforms, and they have some appropriate licensed accessories. So right now Winston has a proton pack and it has a beam coming out of it. That actually looks pretty good. They've They've just integrated the colors in with the clear base there, slightly frosted. He also has a PKE meter. Put a small sticker on that for its detail. And the back of the proton pack looks really good. Also has the connector. Look at this. He's got print on the arm here as well, which is done up pretty well. All that is printed on the back of the proton pack. Now, the set is supposed to include 2 proton packs, so 1 for each figure. My set included all the stuff that I needed to make another proton pack, except for the piece that actually goes over the shoulders on that. Instead, they gave me an extra base for a ghost trap. So that was just a mistake. I'll have to contact customer service for that. Hopefully the U.S. factory or U.S. distribution center will have some in stock. But like I said, that was just a simple mistake, and most of these should come correctly set up. And Janine has the ghost trap in her hand right now, which has a bunch of stickers. I think most of the stickers on the set actually get applied to that one piece. So she's got the trigger in her hand, and you can place this down and actually kind of make it work, sort of. You can open it up like that, and then you've got the sticker that's placed inside of there as well. So that's a pretty nice looking little assembly with multiple parts that go together. I like it. It's a shame about that one missing piece, but from my experience, it's very uncommon to have missing or wrong pieces in Playmo sets. So I will just count that as a little bit of bad luck for me. The set on the whole, though, is awesome. It looks so nice. Just the car itself is so well replicated, even down to the details of the tires and the wheels and the hubs, or hub caps. It looks like something that you could just leave on display on a shelf, even outside of the context of Playmobil. You know, they do such a good job, and the fact that you can remove the slimes is very easily is really good, and that they don't use any like peg holes or anything to hold those on there. That's just a system that they've used throughout this entire series to attach those. So that's really good, and the figures look great. They're translated so well to the Playmobil style. I think it's a perfect crossover between the actual movie live action styling and just the pure Playmobil way of doing things. So just nothing but good here. I would like to see a little bit more, or would have liked to see a little bit more detail on the inside, not necessarily with more things, just more small little bits to look at. And opening doors on the sides would have been nice as well. But as it is, you do get fine access to the interior to actually put figures in there. So as a toy, it still works. Oh yeah, and the sound is good, though it can get annoying very quickly. The lights are great. All in all, just really good work by Playmobil here. So that's it for my look at this set. Hope that you've enjoyed this, and I'm gonna get to work on my next video as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.